Sometimes you feel like you're wasting your time, but have you ever pondered if you were simply just living your life? It's actually really hard to waste your time, and I don't want to hear nobody say it is not so. Staying down, laying in bed is actually hard. Dreaming is hard. I don't dream anymore. I just live and dug it out. Let me tell you about the story of how GTA 5 changed the course of my life. In everything you can find motivation. The video game which kept me sedated was the one who helped me the most. I remember when I was in college, I was enamored with my PS4. I didn't realize I had the power to live my own life. I was dreaming about the day when the opportunity of taking my power in my own hands would come. However, all I ever did was playing video games. The most philosophical question I had in my life at that time was, when are they going to make a Need for Speed as good as Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005? Not 12, 5. Seriously. I remember to this day, one of my best friends asked me a question that I was too weak-minded to understand. When are you going to drop video games and start living? I told him, I don't know. And he said to me, when you do, come see me. And every time we saw each other, he asked me, are you still playing video games? And I said, yes. And he just shook his head. GTA 5 was my getaway from life game. But video games in general had me in a chokehold. Addiction is the only word to describe it. Because who will play The Witcher 3 from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. when he has his finals at 8 a.m. sharp? When he knows he should actually study because he's been playing The Witcher 3 every single day for a whole week instead of studying already. I needed it. I failed that exam gracefully. And I still felt good because I had video games waiting for me at home. To this day, The Witcher 3 was the best game I've ever played in my life. But I went every night to sleep thinking about one thing, driving my car at night. It was 2016, the peak of the car scene. So I used to end my days playing GTA 5. Driving around the city at night, every night. It suited me. I felt at peace, yet I felt so much pain inside. I didn't understand why every day I kept feeling worse, and the only relief I had was driving at night in GTA 5. Until one night, I realized I was wasting my life and not actually living it. I asked myself the simple question, why do I keep driving in cars at night in a video game when I can finish my final driving exam and work during the summer and buy myself a car that I can truly own? The same night I closed my PS4 and never opened it again. I saw the true value of my hard-earned money for the first time. The infinite money glitch doesn't exist. I opened my report card and realized I'm failing all my classes, and I received a letter which told me if I fail more than 2 classes, I'll be kicked out. To me, that was crazy. I was actually ruining my life. This was the first time I had to lock in. I failed only 1 class of the 8 I had. And I bought my first car. It was an Acura TL. It was the second best night rides with that car. Man, I truly do miss my Audi now. I do. Anyways, I went to see my friend and I told him he was right. Video games were actually ruining my life, and they were the root cause of all my pain. When we were kids, we were always playing video games until one day, he stopped. He told me that he was actually addicted to it, but he was able to shake it off early because his big brother monopolized the computer, so he couldn't play at a certain time. Yes, they had a schedule to follow when it came to play video games, and his schedule conflicted with the time he had to see his girlfriend. That's how he was able to shake it off easily. I'm telling you, summer 2018 was actually my best summer. Well, not my best summer, but it was actually my first real summer where I was living. It was the summer where I could have destroyed my life. And it was the summer where I had to become a man too. So many things happened in that summer. The most noteworthy was the Italian mafia party.
What? He ain't lying.
I will never forget what I saw there. It made it known to me that Hollywood parties, the freak-off, were truly real.
What?
Give him to me.
Leave me alone! Ah!
Akira!
Ah! What? Damn! What? Damn!
But that's a story for another year. I just made this video to say, if you're actually doing something to improve your life, you are not wasting it. You're simply learning more about yourself. You are on your own journey. You simply have to find what is your crutch or your crutches and start moving at your own pace. For me, it was video games and cars, amongst other things. For you, it may be different. That's why self-reflection is worth it.